Welcome back to Hiking with Kathleen. In today's video, I'm out here at the Pittock Conservation Area, checking out the Pittock Reservoir. This property is under the management of Upper Thames River Conservation Authority, and I'm out here exploring it and just having a look to see what kind of wildlife is drawn to this reservoir. Just having a chance to admire a great blue heron just sitting on basically a dead piece of tree. And I see these Canada geese are getting a little skittish. Oh, because there's somebody walking a couple of dogs. Now the dogs are on leashes, but these geese are savvy. They know that sometimes dogs probably run free here and they can catch and kill geese. So there's two families that are kind of making their way back to the water. Anyway, it's nice and peaceful out here. So I just finished standing here for about, 15-20 minutes, just looking out over the reservoir. And I happened to notice that there was a bird, a heron-looking bird, that flew from this area over here to a perch that's not very far from where the great blue heron was spotted. And upon closer examination, now I have to have a look at it to confirm this when I bring the video SD card home and look at it on a large screen, large monitor. But it might very well be an immature night heron. And that's a pretty unusual sighting because night herons, by the virtue of their name, are nocturnal. So they're not commonly seen. But the young, they have green legs. And last time I remember filming one was at Wheatley Provincial Park. They kind of look like a bittern, and that's what I thought I was filming when I was there. Anyway, I'll confirm that for you once I have a chance to review this video. But that's pretty exciting, whichever it is, even if it's an American bittern, but I don't think so. I think it's an immature night heron. So anyway, when you stand quietly and you're not, engaged in conversation, so say you walk the woods with friends, if you're talking, sometimes you don't notice that. And the clue that this bird offered me is it flew. So it flew from where it was more well hidden out to an area where I could film it. And I wouldn't have noticed it if I hadn't seen it fly. So that's the thing. That's why I always love hiking by myself, so that I don't get distracted and let animals just present themselves to me. Yeah, so that's pretty cool. So you may have noticed that Shannon didn't come with me on this day trip to Pittock Conservation Area. And the reason is we kind of toyed with the idea of bringing our canoe or bringing the kayaks and doing a little paddle in the reservoir. But we saw that, you know, motorboats are permitted, and so we tend to head to the waterways where they are not permitted, just so that we can have that peace and solitude and not deal with the wake. But what I'm going to do, because we were kind of looking at the map and we thought, well, what about the other side of the dam? So not the reservoir side, where it's part of the Thames River and it's a little creek area, and they said that that's rated as dangerous. And I suppose it's because, you know, there's the buildup of debris. It's not maintained as a waterway. So I'm going to have a look and just see what I can see from walking along this trail here. So I'm standing out here in front of the rec center, which is located along this road that heads to one of the campgrounds. I'll write the name of the campground down below, but it's a nondescript building. So this green building doesn't have a name on it, but this is how you'll recognize it. And there's a volleyball court just beyond my truck there. So this is what the outside of the building looks like. And next I'm going to show you what it looks like on the inside, since I am here for a presentation that's on raptors. So I'm here about 50 minutes early. The presenters are not here just yet. So I'm just showing you what the inside of the building looks like. It's cool, it's comfortable, and it's nice to be out of the sun.
Welcome everybody, welcome. First off, I'm so excited to be here. My name is Shauna. I come from Canadian Raptor Conservancy. So our facility is located an hour south of the general Woodstock area. We're on the North Shore of Lake Erie near Port Dover. At our facility, we breed, raise, and train birds of prey. So we breed 30 different species on site, and we have, depending on the time of year, about 160 birds, believe it or not. You guys are probably thinking, oh my gosh, what do you do with 160 birds? That sounds crazy. It is crazy some days. They're not flying around my kitchen or anything like that. We have a no birds rule in the house, don't worry. We're on a farm, and we do a huge variety of some pretty cool, different, and interesting things with our birds. First off, we do a lot of major motion pictures, some television and commercial work. So I'm gonna say most of you guys have probably seen our birds before. Any of you guys watch the Wild Kratts? Did you guys ever watch the Wild Kratts? There you go, you've seen our birds. Maybe some of you bigger boys and girls when you were little and used to watch Zaboomafoo or even Pratt's Creatures. There you go. All the birds of prey from those shows came from our facility as well. But most importantly, we do educational presentations just like what you guys will see here today. And that, of course, is to teach the public, you guys, all about birds of prey and how they fit into our recreational areas and our green spaces, our communities, and of course, even our home backyards. Now, our company name's Canadian Raptor Conservancy. course, we are talking about the beautiful bald eagle. Okay, so again, this is Coco, and Coco is a 21-year-old female girl bald eagle.
Thanks for joining me today as I explored through Pittock Conservation Area, and it was a really great session that we had to learn about raptors that was presented by a staff member named Shauna from the Canadian Raptor Conservancy. So that's a wrap for today, and I hope to see you out on the trail next week. Bye for now.